Good morning, beautiful people. We are back with another highly requested vlog, and today we are all over the place. I'm usually up by 6:15. I'm in the gym, home by 8. Today we had a slower start to the morning. I got stuck on a couple of phone calls at 7:30. I have a client. We're going live with her home on Monday, which is in a few days. So we're figuring out a lot of moving parts, and I had to get on the call with our termite inspector and everything in between. So I am now on a morning walk, getting our day started, and then we're gonna get home and get the day started for real. Okay, we're back from my walk. I am going to make a matcha latte and to make a quick breakfast. I do have a lunch in only a couple hours, so I'm gonna eat pretty light. And also, guys, can we just acknowledge this brand new Stanley that I just got? Pretty classy. I'm going to do a quick gratitude journal, and then I have a handful of emails I need to get through, and I need to check on a few new listings that came on the market via the MLS for some clients that I have right now. But mostly I do have clients that emailed me last night that I need to get back to as soon as possible. All right, guys, we are on the move. I'm headed to the office. I need to get a handful of things printed. I have a presentation later today. It's a pricing presentation, which I'm not excited about because I basically need to show my clients why they're overpriced on their listing by almost $150,000. So we are going to print out booklets for that presentation, which I'll talk about later. And then I need to head to Century City. I'm going to a Bruin Professionals UCLA networking real estate event. I'm heavily involved in the UCLA alumni community. That's a great way that I've built a network here and referral business. And so they have a big event later today that I will be filming and capturing for the Bruin Professionals social media, and also, hopefully, fingers crossed, making some great connections for future business and future referral partners. So let's go. All right, there's my office. We are en route to Century City, and oh, I forgot. I have my handy. Nope, not being handy. I'm on the move. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, here. This is what I was trying to show you. I've got my handy dandy name tag. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock. We just wrapped up the presentation and the networking lunch. I am now headed over to Santa Monica to check in on my lease listing. So I'll show you the few things that we need to do once we get there. We just pulled up to my listing. You had cleaners come out today. So I'm just pulling up to check in on them and see how they did with the cleaning. I also have a termite inspection here at 2 o'clock. And in between that time, I'm going to also film a property video tour to put on my social media once the property goes live. So I'm going to take care of that for the next 30 minutes, and then we will be rushing over to West LA for my next appointment. So we have the living room here, dining room, kitchen. This was completely renovated in the last couple months. Brand new appliances. Everything was repainted. Bathroom. Welcome to 1315 Grant Street. We are located here in the heart of Sunset Park in Santa Monica.
But it's all outside stuff. Okay.
Okay. I just finished up here. I'm now going to rush over to the west side. This is technically the west side, but West LA. It's a very specific pocket on the west side of LA between Brentwood and Santa Monica. I have a listing that I'm prepping to get ready for market in the next month and a half. month or so, and we're having a pricing conversation. So this is going to be very interesting. They want to list their house for significantly more than I think it's worth. And I'm not going to be able to film that just out of respect for my client and not to make anyone uncomfortable. But essentially what I'm going to do is I have all the comps pulled up that we're going to review. I made a whole presentation. You guys saw clips of it earlier today. And we're going to go through each listing together. And my goal is to not talk about numbers in the beginning, but simply just run through the comps, compare them to their own home, and for them to essentially come to the conclusion that it is worth more of a reasonable number on their own. All right, I just finished up doing our pricing conversation with my clients, and surprisingly, it went very well. They're very well receptive. I took a new approach with them and just walked them through every single house and exactly how I do the comps to get them to that number themselves. It's 4 o'clock right now. I had a buyer that called me a couple hours ago who wants to look at this property in West Hollywood, so I need to call the listing agent and see if they're open to a contingent sale, which is gonna be a tough one, but I'm gonna call and see what the situation is, and then I'm gonna head home.